In the blink of an eye, familiar streets turned into seas of water, the ground split open, and storms swept everything away. Are you ready to witness the moments when nature unleashes its most terrifying power? A jeep was flipped over in an instant by raging floodwaters. The entire scene was heart-stopping. Fortunately, everyone made it out safely.
Buen día, saludos. Miren, acaba de temblar. Nos agarró en la pesca.
The entire Michoacan region shook during a 7.6 magnitude earthquake. On Mezcala Beach, the soft ground collapsed, clearly revealing the phenomenon of soil liquefaction. Giant waves pounded the shores of Yosu, turning the coastline into a scene of watery chaos. During the flood, 2 shipping containers became unwelcome guests on Ridgeway Bridge. Their forceful greeting left the bridge unable to stand. In the middle of the flood, a massive whirlpool suddenly formed on the federal road in Tennessee, sweeping away everything that came near. The Arizona sky turned a fiery orange as a dust storm swept through strong winds, toppled trees, and visibility all but disappeared.
This is a no-wake zone, people. Look at this. Oh my God. Stop.
A dog gleefully chased falling hailstones in the garden, a surprising and adorable moment. That day, Rapid City looked like a giant golf course. Balls, hailstones were raining down from the sky, and no one wanted to be on the field. Soil liquefaction occurs when water-saturated ground turns to liquid under the shaking of an earthquake. Satellite images show how a single tremor swallowed an entire residential area, leaving a massive scar on the earth. In just a few hours of torrential rain, we watched the streets of Annonay sink into a sea of water, an unbelievably intense sight. Amid the flooding, he still found a way to pursue his love of surfing. Joy can be found anywhere.
Что у вас дома в качестве поилки, да? У нас вот просто такая гидроизоляция.
In the pouring rain, little Seema. The cat became a tiny hero, helping his owner mop up every puddle. Adorable, right? Give it a like if this heartwarming moment made your day. The floods in Sutton are a harsh reminder that climate change is no longer a distant warning. Disasters striking on the same day over the years isn't coincidence, it's a wake-up call. On Otter Lake, a small waterspout danced across the surface, turning a peaceful day into a rare weather performance. The sky over Red Mesa suddenly transformed into a wall of black clouds, signaling that torrential rains were about to sweep across Arizona. Unbelievable. A typhoon struck Ishigaki Island with winds of 112 mph, dragging the entire Okinawa region into a violent storm that left everyone stunned. Hong Kong was overwhelmed by the massive waves brought on by Typhoon Haima. Elsewhere, a subway train had an unexpected spa day as water flooded the entire track. Wind gusts and heavy rain pounded Isla Mujeres, turning the resort into a battlefield between man and wild nature. Cornfields no longer looked like crops, but like tiny dancers swept into the fierce rhythm of the storm. Would you dare try moonwalking with storm winds? Let us know in the comments. Amid the screaming storm, a father and son hurried to lock up their coffee shop, a small, tense battle against nature's fury. Can you see it? Floodwaters are raging across the Nolichucky Dam, and it could burst at any moment. A violent current surged through, collapsing a house. What was once a peaceful place became a dangerous ruin. A historic temple submerged by floods, a stark warning that climate change is threatening our cultural heritage. And what do you think of her hair? An unexpected detail that brought some humor into an otherwise harsh natural scene. That adorable seal, on the other hand, completely unbothered by the storm, just living its best life. Wow, unbelievable. At Oroville Dam in Northern California, water rushed uncontrollably over a damaged spillway, raising serious safety concerns. Sometimes nature plays tricks. Strong winds blew an entire waterfall upward. A bizarre scene that reminds us life is full of surprises. And here's a house in Oklahoma, not just a home for people, but a living sanctuary for thousands of moths, transforming it into a vibrant natural wonder. The contrast of raw power and delicate beauty makes this moment absolutely breathtaking. This is a strong reminder of how unpredictable and intense nature can be, and why being prepared always matters.
Look how high that went too.
Have you ever witnessed a dust devil this intense?
Oh boy. Oh.
When flames meet strong winds, a fire tornado erupted in Tennant Creek, a truly unforgettable sight. A lightning bolt struck a sailboat in Boston Harbor, lighting up the sky in a dramatic electric display. High winds turned Lake Michigan's shoreline into a miniature desert floating atop water. A dust storm swept through, blanketing everything in a thick haze and making visibility nearly impossible.
How fast it's moving. That is crazy.
Aboard a cruise ship in Majorca, cameras captured a tense moment as the ship's anchor failed, a clear reminder of the importance of emergency preparedness. Thank you for joining this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a super thanks to help us bring you more incredible moments. A seismic shock from Myanmar was felt all the way in Bangkok, shaking the city, but thankfully everyone was safe. A powerful earthquake turned a rooftop pool in Bangkok into a cascading waterfall, an unexpected spectacle. Just a gust of wind sent a shopping cart speeding across the lot like an unstoppable racer. Against the gray skies, a massive funnel cloud loomed eerie and magnificent all at once. In Madrid, a massive sinkhole opened up after a water pipe burst, swallowing a motorbike in seconds. During the flood, 2 shipping containers became unwelcome guests on Ridgeway Bridge. Their forceful greeting left the A giant sinkhole in Mexico reminds us that nature is always changing and it's our responsibility to protect the planet. In Kilsby, a mysterious sinkhole revealed an underground world where divers swam through crystal clear water to explore magical caves. Have you ever witnessed something this strange where you live? The trembling ground felt like a wild dance choreographed by nature itself. Some locals came up with creative ways to clear snow from their roofs. No shovels or machines, just clever techniques. The ground shook as a shopping mall swayed, sending shoppers scrambling chaos, but also human connection. A Brisbane resident was stunned to see hundreds of red-shouldered beetles clinging to their window. In raging surf, brave surfers rushed to rescue an elderly man, a powerful display of human kindness. Hundreds of birds suddenly descended on a Texas parking lot, creating an eerie and overwhelming scene. Wow, a moment both overwhelming and awe-inspiring, nature's magic at its best. Costa Rica's beach came alive as hundreds of sea turtles stormed ashore, determined to dig nests in a breathtaking act of survival. In 2020, a small sailboat couldn't withstand the fury of Hurricane Sally. It sank in the stormy waters of Pensacola Bay. Start protecting forest ecosystems today because tomorrow might be too late. A rogue wave slammed into Avoca Beach, sending beachgoers fleeing in panic. Unbelievable if it hadn't been filmed. No one would believe it wasn't from a sci-fi movie. Have you ever witnessed a bizarre natural event like this in person? Water spilled over the fiery red cliffs of Uluru, a rare and jaw-dropping sight in the heart of the desert. Greece's coastline turned into a spider paradise covered wall-to-wall in massive webs. On March 2nd, intense flames engulfed Carolina forest, turning the South Carolina sky into a sea of red. We hope all residents made it to safety.
Sobrang traffic nga, nag-evacuate yung mga tao dito sa Fort Mac. Oh my gosh!
This wasn't just traffic. It was a race to escape nature's fury.
Pwede ako mag-90 o 100.
Oh my gosh, look at that guy! Wala, na-stuck na kami dito. Ayan guys, tingnan nyo.
The floods in Sutton are a harsh reminder that climate change is no longer a distant warning. Disasters striking on the As floods raged, once cozy homes turned to drifting wreckage, a painful symbol of loss. One woman's weightlifting session almost ended in disaster, but she turned the close call into a hilarious performance. In a flash, a house was swept away, leaving only broken debris floating in the raging flood, a stark reminder of nature's raw power.